Hi, everybody. Welcome to Marketing Monday. My name is Cindy, and I am the Get Shit Done girl. So, what I do is I work with creative entrepreneurs to help them manage their team, their tech, and their to do list. So, I'm a virtual project manager for those. I also work with startup entrepreneurs who are trying to put their message online, and I help those people build a foundation to set them up for success for the long haul. So, we set up a real strong foundation, get you making money right away instead of waiting for years for that to happen. And we get shit done together. It's awesome. So today we're going to be talking about email list marketing and my little tips and tricks that I use. I personally prefer ConvertKit for anything to do with email marketing. ConvertKit's my jam. I love ConvertKit. I think it's the best program out there. It's user friendly and it's the easiest to use. It also has very good deliverability, which deliverability is number one. When you're communicating with your list, you need those emails to land in their inbox and not in their spam. It starts showing up in spam, they don't see it, and then there's no point. Your efforts are wasted. So I tend to use ConvertKit all the time. I recommend all my clients to use ConvertKit. MailChimp is free, but there are some issues with MailChimp. Deliverability, usability, it's not easy to use and it's complicated and hard to set up. ConvertKit, I can teach a client how to use it in less than an hour in order to communicate with their list and get things out there, which is what you want to do, right? You don't want to be messing around with design and templates and blah, blah, blah. ConvertKit, you can just set it up once, you're done. Then all you have to do is hop in there, type your email, and send it out. So it's super easy. So I was speaking to a potential client the other day, and I get really frustrated when people are stuck on perfection. They want their brand to be perfect. They want their logo to be perfect. They need to decide on their colors and their fonts, and they need a website up, and they need this, and they need that, and they need this. Is any of that stuff making you money? No. So stop it. Stop being so perfectionist and just get shit done. Get your name out there. It doesn't matter how you do it. Pick up the phone, start talking to people. Get on social media, start communicating with people. Networking on social media is exactly the same as networking in real life. You just aren't face to face with the people. As soon as you start networking on social media in a good, structured way, which, by the way, I do have a strategy that I'm willing to share. So if you want that strategy, just leave a comment and I will make sure that you get that strategy. But basically, you're connecting with people online, and then you're setting up a call and you're getting on the bloody phone with them and you're talking to them. It's networking 101. It's the basics. That is the way I've built my business, through volunteering at live events, referrals, and networking. It's the only way to build your business fast, quickly, and with very little money. I built my list and I haven't spent any money up until about the last month on my business setup. So you can definitely do this without a lot of income. In order to build your list, communicate with your list, you need to be speaking to them regularly and consistently. Consistent is number one. So if you think that you can only get out there maybe once a month and send them an email, then do it once a month, but do it month after month after month so that they're expecting it and they know to expect that communication from you. If you don't send an email to your list for 6 months and then all of a sudden, bam, you drop into their email box with a launch or something like that, it's not going to work out for you because they don't know who you are. They don't remember who you are. You've been off their radar for 6 months. And now all of a sudden you're trying to sell them something. It doesn't work that way. So you need to be communicating with them and providing value on a regular basis. I personally email my list at least once a week, sometimes 3, depending on what I've got going on. So my list knows who I am, knows what I offer, and knows what I'm giving out. So one thing to do is to make sure that you're really in tune with who your list is. Think of who your target market is. Think of how often they might want communication from you, and think about things like, do they want to hear once a month? Do they want to hear every day? There's certain digital marketers out there that I know they email me like 3-4 times a day. Now that gets a bit extreme and I don't read all of them, so I wouldn't recommend that. Personally, I would recommend at least once a week, but that all depends on your market and who you're speaking to. If your market is more of a woo-woo, they want to know about tarot, or they want to know about astrology, maybe once a month is okay. But if your list is talking about is trying to learn about marketing strategy or setting up systems or technology or anything like that, which is what I do, they need to hear from you at least once a week because they got shit going on and they need stuff to do and they need to communicate with you and be heard. So it's very important that you're communicating with them often. So I don't have anybody on here asking questions, but I will stay on for a little bit more and see what else I can come up with to talk about until anybody pops on. I've promised everybody I would be on here for 10 minutes, so here we go. Another thing that I think is very important when communicating with your list is I imagine when I'm writing any email to my list, any promotion, value, whatever you're sending out, I imagine myself sitting across from one person. That one person who's my perfect client, who's on my list, who I'm going to sit down and have a conversation with and train or provide value or offer some advice. And then I write that email as if I was speaking directly to that person. That is the easiest way to build know, like, and trust, those 3 magic words, and to get out there and really connect with your audience. If you're not speaking to one specific person, it's going to get scrambled, you're not going to connect with your audience, and it's going to get lost in all of the kerfuffle that's online. My social media strategy that I've been using in order to book sales calls, I've been consistently booking 5 sales calls per week with this strategy, which I said earlier I would share with anybody who wants it. So just leave a comment below, and I will make sure that you get that social media strategy. It's a little PDF that I have. But basically what I do is I'm posting every single day, Monday through Friday. I take weekends off, but I post every single day on my personal profile, and I direct people to my business page. So my business is my life. It's what I do. It's who I am. And so it's okay for me to talk about it on my personal page. They say you're not supposed to promote your business, but I never ever promote from my personal page. I only direct people to my business page. So I talk about systems. I talk about technology. I talk about getting shit done because that's what I'm all about. I talk about marketing. And then I always tag my business page and send people that way. Then I post on my business page every single day with a tip or a trick or a strategy or some sort of advice. I offer value every single day. None of these posts promote anything. Then I always do my Facebook Lives. I'm live Thursday at 1 p.m. and Monday at 1 p.m. Thursdays are all tactical, so systems, strategies, using Trello, project management, getting shit done, your basics of that kind of thing. And then Mondays are all about marketing, email lists, getting yourself out there, becoming visible, and creating an income for yourself. So I do those every week, Mondays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I also promote on my business page about once a week, usually, sometimes twice, depending on what I've got going on. So I will offer my group program. I will also offer one-on-one services. And I also offer my one-off projects. I have a candy store of tech for anybody out there who just cannot figure out some piece of technology. I either will do it for you or I offer it tutorials for you so that you can do it yourself, depending on what kind of person you are. If you're a little bit tech savvy, sometimes a quick tutorial is all you need and a strategy session. And if you're not tech savvy at all, sometimes it's better to just get somebody to do it for you. So those are the things that I'll promote on my Facebook page. Now, the secret sauce is to use Facebook groups. So what I've done is I've gone in and there's a way you can go in and discover groups. So I just go in there and search for groups that have my ideal client in there. And I spend a maximum of 30 minutes a day in social media, and I just go through like the first 10 maybe posts, and I never do comment on anything that's more than 48 hours old. And I'll just go in and I'll look for questions that I can answer with authority. So I'll look for questions on technology, on setting up systems, on project management, and I look for those questions that people are asking. And not only do I remember those questions for when I'm writing my email, because that's my audience and that's what they want to know, but I'm also going in there and commenting on those questions with authority and answering those questions like the expert that I am. That way, they know who I am. I'm not just randomly posting and verbal diarrheaing all over Facebook. I'm actually providing value. And from that, I've had so many people reach out and ask to connect with me. So I'm not even asking people to get on a call with me. They're asking me for the call. So it's super efficient. It works really, really well when it's done right. All I've done is set up a little Trello card on every day in my list. And so every day I have a checklist of things I need to do. Boom, 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 boom. It's done. I get all my administration, emails, social media, all that stuff done in less than an hour every day. And then the rest of the day, I spend time working on client work or creating my group program or talking on the phone because I like to do that with people. Or I take the day off because I'm done and I've done the work that needs to be done in order to put myself out there. So that's all for today. I hope you guys get some value out of this. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. And I will see you on Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to talk about systems, project management, and all things getting shit done. Have a good day. Bye.